Hello and welcome to our Zoo special, where we're going to talk about Control M Application Integrator. It's a new product from BMC Software, and here to help me understand more about it is Tom Geva. Welcome to the Zoo, Tom.
Thank you, Alf. Thank you for hosting me.
Tell them where you are right now.
I am based in Israel, and I'm actually located next to the Dead Sea, which is the lowest point on Earth, and I think is also one of the most beautiful places on Earth as well. It's 400 meters below sea level, and that's where I work from. That's a view that I have from my window.
That's amazing. Next time we should do this on the beach, by the way. So with
Definitely.
me there. So yeah.
Floating on the Dead Sea.
So you work on Control M's Application Integrator. Tell me what it is.
So Control M Application Integrator, that's an extension to Control M. Control M, the workload automation tool, the best workload automation tool in the market, has plugins for different applications, business applications and IT applications, business intelligence tools and data integration or ETL tools and ERP systems, file transfer, databases activities. We can do all of that and connect to market-leading applications. But there are endless amount of other applications out there that customers have, either homegrown or just application that we don't provide native plugins for. So Application Integrator is basically a web-based interface, a web designer that allow customers to create their own job types and integrate Control M with those applications, make it much more simpler integration, eliminate the need to use script for the integration, and therefore if you have a new application that you need to deliver, a new business service that you need to deliver to your end users, you can eliminate that part of the scripting for the integration, and that could be 10, maybe 20% of the time that you spend on the project could be those scripting that you use for batch, the scripting that you use to integrate between the different systems that are involved in a certain business service.
So it take that much time just to integrate and deliver new services by bringing new applications to the system?
Yes. Based on what we hear from analysts and from customers, there's a huge percentage of any application, any business application, a huge percentage of batch activity. The batch activity basically supports online transactions, handles data integration, handles the different pieces of the service that happens behind the scenes. When you automate batch, usually the traditional way, which is basically the same way as it was 30, 40, 50 years ago, customers use the homegrown scheduling tools that they have with their systems, either if it's an MS SQL scheduler, either if it's cron or Windows Task Scheduler, or basically any scheduler that you have within the application. But then when you need, those schedulers have very limited functionality. They are very focused on that specific system. And once you get to a point where you need to tie all the different pieces together, then developers start to develop scripts that create dependencies between the different activities, scripts that handle recovery from failure or start from point of failure in case if there's a problem, script that even open a ticket in the help desk system in case there is a problem. And all of those activities Control M can do out of the box. And now we are extending Control M to support any application out there.
Oh, nice. So it's mainly, not only is no scripting involved, I was just going to ask you, is that replaced by, for example, these are out-of-box adapter that you technically get up and running?
Yes, we have out-of-the-box adapters that we provide, like for SAP, Business Object, Cognos, Informatica, and many others. But again, there's endless amount of other applications. So Application Integrator is a web designer that allow you to create your own job types. And by creating your own job types, I mean, tell Control M or teach Control M how to start the job in the application, how to monitor it, how to capture the output and determine if the job completed successfully or not, and maybe to kill the job or end the job while it's running if the user wants to do that interactively. Once Control M know how to do that, then the end users, the schedulers, or the users that define the job, they can now gain the same type of functionality that they get with the plugins that BMC provides. and then they can just do the same kind of drag and drop job definition activity that they do with Control-M normally, and create dependencies with drag and drop interface, and they get automatically all the functionality that Control-M provides. Opening ticketing in help desk systems, automatic recovery from failure, analysis of the output, just even to get access to the output from a central interface. That's something that none of the other scheduling solutions that are focused on specific applications provide.
So who's some of the customers who would use this?
Basically, any customer that that needs to automate activities in different type of applications will be able to use it. I mean, everybody, every customer, actually every enterprise company has a scheduler.
Everybody in the whole world needs
everybody.
This.
Yes. No, everybody needs scheduling. That's for sure. I mean, different kind of level. Everybody needs scheduling.
Yeah.
Now, some companies use commercial.
And by the way, if you're watching this and don't know why, then I'm sorry we held you the hostage this long. But we're talking about workload automation scheduling here.
We'll do another ALF session for that. Another session for that.
We've done plenty actually. Yeah. Sorry, Tom. Please go on.
So if you use only the applications that Control-M support out of the box, that's great. Then you don't need Application Integrator. But most likely, you will have additional systems in your IT environment that needs to be automated. If you use different BI tools, and there are endless amount of BI and analytics tools out there that you need to automate as part of a business process. If you need access to a database, or to if you are very if you are very ahead of the game with your big data project, and you want to connect your big data project to automate your big data activities, and you want to do this for a project that Control-M for Hadoop doesn't cover yet, maybe a different big data solution that that is not Hadoop, like Teradata, like any other of the NoSQL databases that are not yet covered. So for those, you will be able to create your own job types. We had customers, there are quite a lot of customers that we work with on pre-GA activities, and I will talk soon about how we plan to share all this information that we gather from them. But there is quite a lot of customers that we work with that evaluate Application Integrator now in this pre-GA stage of the product, and they do that for there's a company in Florida that connects to a SharePoint site to send documents, save documents on the repository, or to offload, or to do any kind of maintenance activities. There is one that works on Micro Focus, which is basically an mainframe emulator for distributed systems, I could say. So they want to automate their batch activities on Micro Focus with Control-M. And you can do that using a command, and you can create your own scripts and do that, but that's much more complicated and costly. And if there are problems when you use scripts, then you have to call the developers at night to fix the problem. Yeah. And with Application Integrator, you basically get this integration into Control-M in a way that the operators can manage those problems by themselves.
When it will be generally available to everybody?
So the official product launch is on June 2nd. That's when we are planning to do the product launch. At the same time, when we launch the actual product, and by the way, this product will be available for all Control-M customers. So if you are already a Control-M customer today, you will be able to use this tool, and you'll need to apply a fix spec, and you'll get this functionality with that fix spec. So
for free?
I wouldn't say for free, but without additional cost. But basically, it's a tool that will be included as part of the product, and customers will be able to define their own jobs once they apply this fix spec. And at the same time, when the product goes GA, we will also launch a new what we call Application Hub. It's basically an application exchange center. It's a place where customers and partners will be able to share their job types online and share it with others, and others will be able to download it, comment on the job types, ask questions, and of course interact with each other with discussions on the Control-M community, the online community. Now, there's another cool feature in the product that from the web designer itself, from the product itself, you will be able to connect to the hub, to the Application Exchange Center, and download the plugins directly to the product. You don't have to go to your browser and log into the hub and download it and then copy to a certain folder and load it and so on, import it. You just click on a button, you get the list of plugins or job types, and you select one, and you can see it immediately.
So it's a built-in app store. Sounds really exciting. Thank you so much, Tom, for coming to the zoo and tell me about it. It's a really exciting application. At the beginning, you wonder what type of value does it bring, but you show that this is critically something that, if you look at productivity and higher efficiency, this is a must. So tell them quickly, where can I find out more about this product?
So in June 2nd, we are going to launch the product, and we will have blogs on this. We will have videos and tutorials, and we are going to work with some of our partners and customers to share their experience when we launch it. If you are following any of the Control M channels on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on our community, if you are anywhere there, you will hear about it, whether you like it or not.
Very good. And if you're not, you should join them. Well,
Definitely.
Thank you much, Tom. And for all of you out there, take care. Be safe.
Thank you very much, Alf.